I think it'd be very rash to offer to answer questions, but we could try, but I don't pretend to know the answers, or all the answers, or maybe indeed any of the answers to the questions you might raise.
Earlier plantations that you talk about, were they mostly Irish or were they actually a few?
No, they would have been mainly English.
Mainly English?
Yes. Because you see, what actually transforms the situation is the union of the crowns in 1603, when James VI of Scots also becomes James I of England. The plantations which took place before that in the reign of Elizabeth I, those are indeed her sister Mary, because the plantation of Laois and Offaly, the King's County and the Queen's County. King's County refers to Philip II of Spain, and Queen's County refers to Mary Tudor. In fact, the principal towns of Laois and Offaly, one of them is Port Laois, I can't remember what the other one's called, but one of them was originally called Port Arlington and Maryborough. Maryborough is actually named after Mary Tudor. So those were English. The plantation, what happens is that the Scots move backwards and forwards, and Ulster people move backwards and forwards, and that's not actually formal plantation, it's just continuous. But the planned plantations which I was referring to, which took place before the Ulster plantation, those were definitely English.
How does the French Huguenots factor into the plantation? Were they involved at all? Were they? Or?
Well, if you go down to St Stephen's Green, there is a little cemetery where there are some Huguenots. There clearly were Huguenots in Ireland. At the end of the 16th century, even in the 17th century. But the persecution of the Huguenots, the revocation of the Edict of Nantes, that takes place in 1685, in October 1685, and the serious influx of Huguenots to Ulster, who are responsible in setting up the linen trade and all the rest, that really falls outside the plantation story. The Huguenots are not an element of the plantation that we're talking about at this stage.